Well, I grew up in church all of my life. Since I can remember, all of my family are mainly Christians, so all of them grew up in church also. So I accepted Christ into my life at an early age, around the age of maybe like 11 or 12. I always remember loving God from the understanding of a child of what I knew love to be, and how I knew to be in relationship with Him. So that was like basically like my background, and I continue to be in relationship with Him. I went to college, and I developed an even stronger relationship with Him the first 2 years of me being in school. But around the age of 19, I walked away from church and I walked away from God. Early on in life, there were just a couple things that happened to me that brought me to drugs and alcohol. I was molested as a child. My mother also suffered with addiction, and it's not like, to place blame on her, but just her addiction affected me. And my father wasn't around, so I grew up like with feelings of like something was wrong with me. I felt rejected. I felt abandoned, and at times I questioned love. When I drank, it erased all the rejection and hurt and pain that I felt up until that point. And I continued to drink. I was having fun at one point. I was like a partier. I went to bars, I went to clubs all the time, and that was my lifestyle. But eventually, it all caught up with me. Sin's only pleasurable for a season, and that was only pleasurable for a season. One minute I was partying, and the next minute I had a problem. So soon my drug and alcohol use became a habit. And in order for me to even function, or in order for me to be happy, I wasn't happy unless I was under the influence of something. I thought my life was over. I made so many mistakes. I graduated college at the age of 23, and all I had to show for that after that was a criminal record. Year after year I got arrested, and I did not have hope because of the situations that I had put myself in. And so like what I can say that God has restored unto me, God has restored unto me hope. And hope gives me the ability to look beyond my past, to look beyond my present, and to keep my eyes fixed on Christ. God has changed so much in me since I've been in Teen Challenge. Like I said, I came in here just lacking self-esteem, lacking confidence. And today I can say that I have confidence, really not in myself, but in my relationship with God and who God says that I am. And so I place my trust in the scriptures, and I place my trust in the finished work of Jesus Christ on the cross. And because of that, like, God has set me free from depression. God has set me free from low self-esteem and those feelings of rejection and lies that I believed about myself. I do not believe, and I stand on the promises of God. And so like God has truly given me a freedom and made me comfortable in my own skin. I have a bachelor's degree in music. However, I thought all of that was lost because through the course of my addiction, I didn't use my degree. Like I said, I walked away from church, so I didn't sing anymore. And actually, when I entered into the 30-day program in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, I couldn't sing. My voice was ruined because of drugs and cigarettes. And so through the course of the year being here, God has restored unto me even my voice, the passion that I have for music. I've been a student leader of the choir, so I've had the ability to go out every Sunday and to sing and to share my testimony. And through the course of that, like, God has restored my voice. God has restored that passion for me to write songs of praise unto Him. Over the course of years, I had wrote many songs. I had desire to record, but that never happened to me because of my addiction. And so through the course of being here through this year, God has not only restored my voice, but He's given me the opportunity to do this.
I anticipate the day I'll see your face, just to worship you, be wrapped in your embrace. I'll lift my hands and cry, amazed by what I see, to finally be with you, to worship you eternally. I tell you that you're holy, Lord, and that you're marvelous, expressing my gratitude I tell you that you're glorious as I worship you. Ooh, as I worship you. Ooh. I'll shout for joy, oh Lord, be glad I made it in. Bow before your throne and worship with no end. I stand in all of you, amazed by what I see. To finally be with you, to worship you eternally. I tell you that you're wonderful, that you're magnificent. Express how much I love you so. I tell you that you're excellent as I worship you. Worship you. Forever reign, forever reign. I worship you, you're King of Kings, you're King of Kings. I worship you, you're Lord of Lords, Lord of Lords. Worship you, forever reign, forever reign, forever reign. I tell you that you're holy, Lord, and that you're marvelous. Express to you my gratitude. I tell you that you're glorious. I'll say that you're wonderful, that you're magnificent. Express how much I love you so. I tell you that you're excellent as I worship you. Ooh, as I worship you. As I worship you, as I worship you, that is all I wanna do. As I worship